was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Reducto!
Incendio! Accio!
Paprika! Forward to roll!
Accio!
Reducto!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
What's this? Afraid to take a hit.
Stupid!
Come here, crupmite.
Hey, what is up? I'm about almost 50% done with the story right now.
You've made a mistake.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
And where did I set my trap? The lower or upper Hogsfield?
These rocks have seen better days. Stupefy!
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
You know, I can't wait to start my second character so I can really explore all this stuff. This is actually like a way bigger map than I expected it to be. I hope that all of this stuff has something to offer in it. It's not just kind of empty dead space.
Come on to me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
But it doesn't look like it.
You've had too much fun. Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Quickly now.
Ooh, sneak attacks.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
So it really just stops right here, huh? Okay.
The wizards will be defeated.
Petrificus Totalis.
Wires are grappled.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Oh, this'll be a lark. Seen anything like that before?
Proteus Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
You won't stop me.
Won't get away with that. I shall avenge you. What an unfortunate disappointment.
Accio.
No, that's
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Steam is free. A Steam account doesn't cost any money. I'm playing on the Google Pixel 6 Pro, and my controller I'm using is the GameSir X2 Pro. The controller that I have, I got specifically for the Pixel 6 Pro because there's like the camera has a bezel in it that makes it so it doesn't fit very well on a lot of other controllers. But essentially, I have a Steam Deck in my hand using my phone and this controller. But I mean, there's the backbone. There's the GameSir X2, or they came out with the X3, which has like a cooling component on the back that all of the videos I've seen show it works really well. I think the X2 Pro is like $100. The X2 original one is like $40. Scarves. Oh yeah, you do. You do need a PC to Steam Link. So essentially, like, my computer is running everything. It's running the game, it's using all the hardware, and I'm just streaming it to my phone. But if you have Xbox, and even PlayStation, I think, but with Xbox, you can download the Xbox app onto your phone, and then remote play your Xbox. Or if you have Game Pass, use the Game Cloud as well. So with Xbox, it's still pretty useful without having to get a PC. Just gonna leave it there. I think I need to be up here still. Search the tower. Maybe up there?
I'd wager this mess is a fault of time.
Oh. That tower.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Accio! It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Levioso!
Revelio.
Alright, let's get through this first trial.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
You know what? One thing that I wish that would happen, like in Fable, if you've played that game, if you're good, you get wings and like have a halo. If you're bad, you start to grow horns and have like this, like mosquitoes follow you and stuff. I wish something like that would happen, like there'd be consequences for using the dark arts in this game. Like the more dark arts you use, you get paler and your veins start showing and like, you know, you get like a leprosy type thing. I just think that'd be a cool addition. I'm not upset with the game. There's just some things I feel like they could have included.
Impressive.
Seeing as how they're not going to do DLCs or anything like that.
Let's have a look around.
It's like if you're not going to do DLCs, which I'm cool with as well, you know, give me a finished game. But at the same time, I'd like to have it sitting a little bit closer to the Harry Potter world. Let me get this drip on before I go through here.
traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Accio!
All right.
Accio!
Oh, there we go.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Expelliarmus! Rodego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! These look familiar. Accio!
But where do I take it?
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Oh. Accio! More statues. Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Not making this easy on me. Revelio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio. I'll never get used to these floors. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Accio! How to see what's changed on each side.
Yo, Jinjo, what's up? Thanks for joining in here. I am kind of stuck with this.
Accio! Things are definitely different on either side of the arch. But how? Accio!
Oh, okay.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Health potions, you know what that means. Lots of potions. I don't like the look of that. Every time you're like, oh, hey, look at these conveniently placed potions before you get to, yep.
Don't like the
what I
look of this.
expected.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Oh, snap. Really gotta wait for that. Yeah, I'm on story. I've just got story difficulty right now because, I'm doing the story run. Forgot about my cabbages.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! What a relief.
Forgot about my cabbages, man. I think this is that giant bridge that just opened up.
another pensive.
Revelio.
Have you 100% the game yet, Ginger?
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
One of the bummers about streaming from my phone is I can't do the camera overlay.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
But it's alright. Honestly, as long as you have good quality audio, that's really the kicker right there. But I don't have that either, so. Okay. Can I use my map to get out of here? I know, I had to give up my freaking studio for a nursery, so. I've got my whole setup and everything, but I turned it all into a nursery. Yeah, the big reveal, right? I know. Yeah, definitely dad mode on that, but hopefully we're buying a house this year, so I'll be able to set up my own kind of like hobby room. I want to get like a D&D game together with a bunch of my friends, and so we can like live stream our D&D campaign, and then I also want to do my gaming, and then also record my freestyles and things like that.
Revelio.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back
comes
to
with
the...
time, you know. Oh, really? You're doing cooking content now, huh? I'm totally up for that. I'd love to watch that. Are you doing your cooking content from this Twitch stream right here, GingerCon?
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I
That's
have,
so
Professor
cool. I'll totally check that
Rookwood.
out.
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above
YouTube.
the last Pensive.
Yeah, TikTok is it the same?
Yes.
Is your TikTok the same
You
as
will
your
find
Twitch?
a similar
GingerCon?
artifact in each trial.
I'll follow you.
You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind.
I think I
They
subscribed to your
and their
YouTube
mentor,
today.
Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Is that
before you
is
go-
that on YouTube? I'll go check that out. Are you doing like YouTube live, or do you have them on your channel?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Oh, hell yeah. That's dope, man. I know, I've got all of this content idea from all these different hobbies I have, but man, I don't got the time to do the video editing and, you know, to make it crisp like that, you know what I mean? To not just look like raw content, a nice polished product, but again, right, with time that'll come. I can't wait till my daughter's older and then, like, I have my camera up and she can be gaming with me. We'll stream like that, you know?
I should ask Sir...
Come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
what I also want to do is start doing some stand-up comedy, going to Coots on their open mic night, and then just going live and having somebody record me do some stand-up comedy, you know? Yeah, I know, man. I've been talking about it for a long time, but ain't no actions coming, you know?
Class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects.
Yeah, that's one thing. Is I mean, you know what? The phone on my camera is pretty dang good, but I'd like to have some like professional level camera. And really, they're not that expensive these days to get a camera that's got a really good lens on it for, you know, what it is you want. But honestly, if you're good at a video editor or have a good video editing software, it doesn't really matter. Forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, dude, 120 bucks for 4K, that's amazing. Yeah, that's dope. I think I've got like an older GoPro, but it's like 1080p I think is the max. I want to actually set that GoPro up as my streaming camera, and I know you can do it, but I've just been, you know, time, lazy, all kinds of things. That's dope, man. I can't wait to see this content. Okay, what's going to be the next thing to get me to where I need to go? So I need to be level 14, and reach level 13. So I need to do this, and I need to learn to pulso from Professor Sharp. In order to learn from him, I need to acquire and use a focus potion, acquire maximum and Idris potions, and use them simultaneously. Acquire a maxima. Okay. Perhaps I need to go to Hogsmeade. I think that's where I need to go right there. Pretty sure I need to learn those.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You don't ever want to find yourself in the opposite one.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
I could have been selling these this whole time instead of destroying them. Psh. I screwed up.
Let
on
me know
that.
if there's anything else I can do to help.
Second run through ideas. There we go.
Oh!
My advice when dealing with
Up here to the left.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay, I need to acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire a Maxima and Idris potion and use them simultaneously. So focus and Maxima. I think I have an Idris already. What's that here? Idris. Focus.
What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I forgot about that top hat.
What can I do for you today?
I always let it go at that last second.
Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
No, it doesn't have to. It doesn't say have to be in combat, does it? So let's use the Maxima and Idris potion simultaneously. This is actually probably pretty useful.
Excellent. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Alright, man. You drive safe.
When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.